in your car. Well, you could call me a car lover, 'cause I love it in a motor. Today I'm going to talk about songs about cars, or more precisely, having fun in cars, including my new single, Why Both Are Good and Where the Two Collide. My new single is not deep, it's not philosophical, inquisitorial, or even smart, quite frankly. It's just about having fun in cars. So sit back, strap in, safety first, as I overshare, trigger warning, sex, about a short-lived but rather intense summer fling, and a little song that I made about it. And some other cool songs about doing it in cars, or wanting to do it in cars, or being frustrated in cars. Cars, etc. Voilà, commençons la vidéo. Sexuality, it goes without saying, can be a big creative driving force, no pun intended. And for me, this has always been the case. It's why I love bands like Pulp and Jarvis Cocker.
The things that you're bothered about in your life don't change that much throughout your life. People say that record's a lot about sex, you know. But, you know, I am interested in it, and it's not that I've got a one-track mind, but I mean, I'm not going to go off it and suddenly get into gardening.
But also the Smiths, Elastica, Sleeper, we're in very British Britpop territory here. As long as people have been making music, people have been frustrated and horny, and they've been putting that into the songs that they make and the music that they play. So, let's start with the Smiths. No one, in my opinion, writes longing and queer desperation quite like Morrissey, especially during the Smiths' heyday. Yes, now I know that Morrissey is an old fart, a stinky old racist fart, but unfortunately there is no other lyricist that I relate to more as a fellow bisexual disaster made up of queer longing, pitisome wallowing, and with quite the flair for the dramatics. Morrissey is my go-to. It takes strength to be gentle and kind, Morrissey. It takes strength. Morrissey, it seems, also had a thing for cars, or in any case, cars found it into his lyrics rather frequently. When in this charming car, this charming man, why pamper life's complexity when the lever runs smooth in the passenger seat? Hate. My voice is not very warmed up. This is the case even in the earliest Smiths singles, such as This Charming Man. It's a glorious song about getting a punctured tyre on your bicycle and being rescued by a charming man in a most charming car. Punctured bicycle on a hillside, desolate. Will nature make a man of me yet? Well, in this case, no. We can also talk about the song You've Got Everything Now. It's another scorcher of a song that involves wanting depraved things to happen to you in a car. It's a song based on power dynamics, the building blocks of sexual desire, and how while in school the protagonist would win and the antagonist would lose. But you've got everything now, and what a terrible mess I've made of my life. The song ponders what actually makes a person happy and fulfilled. It's a bit like the other Smith song, William, It Was Really Nothing, in brackets, It Was Your Life. In both these songs, Morrissey is saying to the people the songs are addressed to, look, you've done exactly what society has told you to do. You've either succeeded in material ways or in the expected ways of getting married and just following the path that was set out for you. And in doing so, dear William, you have denied yourself who you truly are, and you should definitely just let loose and have lots and lots of gay sex with me, preferably in a car. I've seen you smile, but I've never really heard you laugh. So who is rich and who is poor, I cannot say. But where's all the car stuff, Trissy? I hear you cry. To which I say, darling, chérie, baby, we're getting to that. Maintenant. But I don't want a lover, I just want to be seen in the back of your car. Now this is very queer. The prestige of someone wanting to be seen with you in public, in their car no less, without being ashamed of you. Being queer in public is still, and even more so in the 80s, with a partner, going out and holding hands, being close, being affectionate, has always been a dangerous thing. And so, if someone doesn't mind being seen with your gay ass, then that sometimes means a lot. I mean, I resonate with that as a trans woman. I showed the film Carol to my girlfriend recently, and that film is so sexually charged, and there's hardly any sex in it. It moves slowly, and with the added tension of the social climate of the epoch it's set in, it adds so much drama to just the smallest things. Like, at one point Carol put her hand on the girl's shoulder, and me and my girlfriend were in fits, you know, it was so erotic. However, the song doesn't end there, no. In the last thrilling verse, Morrissey says, I don't want a lover, I just want to be tied to the back of your car. Now that's a bit more explicit, isn't it? I'm going to credit someone on Genius now, because I really like their contribution in interpreting this last line.
This line always indicated to me, like Saoirse F pointed out, that morbid suicidal twist. The image of being tied to the back of a car elicits images of being associated with another one feels inferior to, but it also harkens back to classical mythology, namely the Iliad. After his slaying at the hands of the demigod Achilles during the Trojan War, Hector is tied to the back of a chariot and paraded around the battlefield as a sign of ultimate shame. Morrissey's paradoxical senses of grandiosity and self-loathing are very clearly shown by this statement.
Oh, the power dynamics, the changing power dynamics, and humiliation leading to death. It's hot, and rather poetic, and rather funny too. Even if you feel that it's a stretch, like that Morrissey didn't intend to reference this whilst writing, I actually agree that it's a stretch. Either way, I love this interpretation, and this is some kinky BDSM queer shit, and I am here for it. There is a light and it never goes out. There is a light and it never goes out. You didn't think I was going to mention the Smiths without talking about their most famous song about being gay in a car. Driving in your car. Oh, please don't drop me home, because it's not my home, it's their home, and I'm welcome no more. And in the darkened underpass, I thought, oh God, my chance has come at last. I found this cool article about the top 10 gayest Smiths songs, and believe me, there's choice.
This is the pinnacle of being gay in cars. Even when I was a young queer who hadn't yet decided to project gay interpretations onto works by probably straight artists, I thought the speaker of the song had gotten rejected by their homophobic family, and wanting to ask your friend with the car something in a dark, secluded space, only to panic and keep silent, is for sure a gay mood.
Listen, I could talk for hours and even years about how gay the Smiths songs are. And at this point, believe me, I've been doing it for that long. It's just that I finally decided to get a camera out and actually record it. But let's move on to a few more songs. Like, for example, the Elastica Bop, Car Song. Now this tune is hot. Almost as hot as the lead singer of Elastica. I mean, wow. She was in a lesbian relationship with the lead singer of Suede. I mean, they were so cute, they had matching haircuts. It was adorable. And I'm not polyamorous, but I would happily enter a throuple with these cute little guys. Yeah, I definitely recommend that you go and give this track some love. I mean, it talks about getting it on in a Ford Fiesta, for Christ's sake. Remember, viewers, it's not about the car that you're in, but who you're in the car with. Every shining bonnet makes me think of my back on it. Oh, you and me both, darling, you and me both. I can also shout out the Scissor Sisters, moving on along into the 2000s. There's lovers in the backseat, jealous glances, now I'm looking for another song. On the radio, take it to the side street. In the shadows you can touch one another, and I just watch the show. I love the album Return to Oz. It was always on in the car when I was a little boylet in the 2000s, and I still give it a spin semi-regularly. It's a great album. Very gay. Okay, that's it for the most notable kind of gay songs about getting it on in cars that I could think about. So now it's your turn. If you have a song about getting on a car that you like, gay or not, put that down in the comments. Let me know. While you're there, like, subscribe, help a girl out. Anyway, now it's my turn. ... in your car. I've got a bit closer because now we're going to dish some tea. Yeah, I wasn't going for subtlety with this track. Okay, let's set the scene. Another reminder, people, I'm going to be oversharing. This is my online diary. It's, you know, nothing can go wrong. Like, I believe that sex shouldn't be taboo, but I also believe that it shouldn't be thrust on those who don't want to know about it or don't want to hear about it. If that's you, then go and do something else. Go and watch a really unsexy video about, I don't know, gardening or straight sex. So, where was I? Oh yes, last summer I went on holiday with one of my best friends. I went to the countryside, we rented a little Airbnb, we rented a little car. I can drive, by the way. Vroom vroom. We had a lovely week holiday. I got to wear a bikini for the first time. It was a childhood dream come true. And in the run-up to the holiday, you know, I would be joking with my friend, like saying, haha, it'd be funny if we like went on Grindr and just like saw what kind of things were happening in the country. And it actually got to the point that I kind of just leveled with her and I was like, look, you know, you're hot, I'm hot, we could have some fun. And so we did end up making a Grindr account. You know, at first in the immediate proximity of the country, there were just a few old chasers, so we were kind of just jokingly talking with them a bit. We were like, oh, it's probably not going to happen. But then some girls started getting in touch with us from the nearest city, and we were like, oh, maybe we actually need to have a serious conversation whether or not this will ruin our friendship. So yeah, we ended up having a nice little experience, and it was really fun and really cool. And I ended up really connecting, shall we say, with the person in question. We were very compatible, let's say. And we had kind of like a nice little summer fling. I went to their city for a few days and they came here for a few days to my city. And it was really nice. Anyway, the time that I went to their city, I think it would just be easier if I read you my little diary entry. I mean, it wouldn't be a Tris video without a diary entry, would it? Monday, July 15th. These things are hard to calculate, but I think we've more or less 8 times in the last 30 hours. So it's normal that I'm tired. We went at it again, then shower, out into town for a romantic walk around the centre, a nice galette in the old city streets. We walk back to the car, kissed as the trams go by. Are they looking at us? Get sexy against the car door and in the car for a bit. Giggles and cautious looks. Did they see you? Did they see me? Does it turn you on? Yes. Then, as you drove, I myself in the passenger seat. You me, I you at the red light. Giggles. Oh, I can't wait to get you home. So yeah, I don't really have much more to say except drive safe, people. I'm a bad example. Seriously, be safe on the roads. Anywho, I got very inspired when I got home. You know, it was the summer, I was listening to my Biological Bimbo playlist. I really like this style that I call slut pop affectionately. And I wanted to make my own slut pop bop. And so I just kind of spent a week putting sounds together around like the simple lyric, in your car. And a few months ago, DJ LM $, or LMS, I believe it's pronounced, mastered the track for me. I think it sounds really cool. It's fun. It's hot. Maybe it can heat up the cold, dark winter months that we are living in and see us gracefully through to spring and then summer. If you're watching this video, it's out everywhere. Go and listen to it. Go and add it to all your slut pop playlists. If you don't have a slut pop playlist, create one or follow my Biological Bimbo playlist. There's a music video that's going to be coming out with the amazing Dolly Bidot, who is a really cool drag artist who I just adore, and I'm so happy that they're collaborating with me for the music video. Apart from that, if you've made it all this way, thank you so much. Tell me what you think of the song. If you want to help me, you can buy the single on Bandcamp, you can make a donation on Ko-Fi, or you can even sign up to Patreon, where you'll get videos early, you'll get songs early, you'll get demos, you'll get updates about next videos. I take quite a bit of time making videos because I want them to be really good, and I also want to keep time for my music. But either way, drive safe, and I'll see you when I see you, mes chers petits monstres. Allez, bisous.